Will Evil Dead burn its way through the box office this weekend? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, we are taking a look at Evil Dead Burn from 2026 today. This film follows a woman who loses her husband in the first part of the film in a tragic car accident, and we are then seeing the family get together at the family home and really discuss what's the next steps for the family. And unbeknownst to them, they are tied to the Book of the Dead and the Necronomicon. So the Deadites are on their way after them as they are stood up in this family home. And that is all I'll really say without spoiling much of the rest of the plot. So we are in the sixth film in the franchise, I apologize. And I love this franchise. The Army of Darkness is one of my favorite films of all time, as you saw in the opening animatics of the film. And I kind of got accustomed to this franchise in sort of reverse order from the original trilogy. I saw Army of Darkness, then Evil Dead 2, and then the original Evil Dead. And I love the original trilogy. Fantastic. The remake done by Fede Alvarez, I thought was really well done. And really enjoyed that movie. So these last two films. The last film I thought was all right. I thought the first and second act was pretty well done, and the end was kind of overcooked. I thought they overdid it, and I didn't really enjoy it. So then we come to this film, Evil Dead Burn, and I'm let down tremendously by this. I know Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell are still involved in the franchise, but I feel like they are treading so far away from what makes Evil Dead awesome. It's really that over-the-top gore, which this film does have, but the camp and the fun along with that. And this movie, and I know a lot of other reviewers are saying it, it's just mean. So it's just mean for mean's sake. And the other problem is none of the characters are that redeemable. The main character that you're meant to follow, the widow, they even establish her as kind of a very flawed and somewhat unlikable character. But you are just kind of forced to have sympathy for her due to the circumstances they present to you within the film. Other than that, it's just again mean, depressing, nothing fun, nothing campy, nothing really gets you kind of excited and to see the Deadites get their comeuppance, or even the family going through this. It's just angry and not fun. That's really all I can say about it. The characters are not that great in this film, and that's another thing. I know you can't really have the Bruce Campbell Ash character who's super awesome and over the top, but you can have that in the last film, Evil Dead Rise. They had the mother character who turned into the Deadite, and that one at least you latch onto it. It was kind of a little bit over the top and evil and kind of fun there. So they at least they had that in that film. This one doesn't really have that. They try to make it the father character, but it was pretty flat for me. Didn't really get too much into it. The younger brother character who's friends with the now widow, he's very much just low key in this film. He's very passive, and they try to make him a little bit heroic, but he's a nothing character. And the biggest flawed character is the mother character of the guy who died at the beginning of the film. Her character is just fucking awful. They don't know what to do with her. They make her incredibly unlikable, and then make her react in such weird ways to everything that's happening in this film, to the point where it's just you're supposed to suspend disbelief, but I just don't believe an actual human being would react at all the way she acts throughout the entire runtime of the film. I just don't believe it at all. And it just kind of like constantly rolling my eyes and saying really, you're doing this? This is the direction you're going with it? I couldn't buy into it. And the end of the film is somewhat underwhelming. they do have a relatively big, big finale, but to me, it isn't a big showcase. I thought in Evil Dead Rise they went way too weird, but at least they tried to do some cool showcase thing. This one was too much digital effects with it. Evil Dead franchise is known for their practical effects, so there's too much digital tied into it and things like that. So just overall very disappointing from a person who's very into the franchise and very excited for it. But admittedly, also going into this, none of the trailers got me excited. This was the least excited I was coming into an Evil Dead film, and that's saying quite a bit, especially because I'm a big fan of the franchise. So, all right, for this film, I'm giving it a 1.5 out of 5. It pains me to say that, but this is the franchise low for me. This is the bottom of the barrel that they've done so far, and I don't know how they recover. I think they need to make it fun and campy again. It's like they need to go back to their roots. They need to come up with a character that really, people want to see and tie into. And I know I think they're focusing too much on making the Deadites the main. They need a lead hero. They need an Ash replacement. They need that. They need something for fans to go, fuck yeah, this is awesome. Let's follow this. And yeah. So I digress. So, all right. Well, let me know in the comments, what did you think? Did you check out this film? What did you think of it? Are you a fan of the franchise? What are your thoughts? Would really appreciate it. Let me know. All right. Well, thanks again. And if I don't see you again, bye forever.